and welcome to the show. I am here today going to be playing some Wreckfest because there is new stuff. Actually, quite a lot of new stuff since I last played this game, or last did a video on this game. We have new cars and new tracks. It's very cool new tracks as well. We're going to start off with perhaps the craziest of the circuits. This is HELLRIDE, which has an unfortunate shape, shall we say. But there we go, the new cars that we have got to play around with. This is the Killer Pig. Yes, because that's exactly what you wanted in Wreckfest. It's a thing. There's also the Drag Slayer that I very much like. Will probably be my go-to A-class car when I get around to modifying it. It's fantastic. I mean, look at the size of the rear tyres. I can't actually quite show you. Look at the size of them. Big tyres are better from what we learned in Horizon 4, and this has got the biggest tyres I've ever seen on anything. It's crazy. And very, very fast. Not the best handling, but very, very fast. They're all exciting. There's a monster truck. Okay, it's not the biggest monster truck you could ever get, but it's a monster truck. We also have a toy car, because of course we do. It's actually quite a cool little toy car as well. It's the Speed Demon just turned into a little go-kart. And then we have the War Digger. That's the Mud Digger, just a bit beefier, a bit more off-road. It's actually got dualies at the back, which is the first in this game, I think. As far as I guess maybe the actual big trucks, but certainly the first for a, I guess, smaller, still quite big vehicle. Strength pretty high on this. We're going to start off, though, with the Killer Pig. We are going to go. It's not actually the worst thing in the world to drive. We're going to go for, sure, 4 laps. Also, the damage. I think Intense was a new setting added at some point. I don't remember it being a thing before. You can have it normal damage. I think Intense does less mechanical damage, but keeps the visual damage of sort of the realistic. Like I say, it's going to make things crazy, which is what we want. See if I can survive. Well, here we are. This is the HELLRIDE circuit. Quite bonkers run. I'm going to try and stay alive. It's actually very, very suitable weather, I feel, for this. So we have a kind of funnel, I guess, to shoot us onto the circuit. We then have to tackle... Well, you can choose not to take the jump. I feel if you don't take the jump, it's the boring coward's way out, or the AI have crashed into you. And you've not made it. Oh, the AI have had a very big crash. Oh, crap. No, not the fire. Oh. Well... That is the first time I've managed to crash into the ring of fire. Thank you, AIs, for managing that one. They do get a little bit busy, shall we say, trying to get up that ramp. Oh, Christ! I didn't really want to do that. I've already taken quite a lot of damage. Oh, the snout's falling off of the pig. It's fine. Oh, bloody hell. So you've got 2 different routes. Okay, well, I'm having to take the coward's way out, mostly because I've been fired this way. It's not, like, the easiest path down here. It's quite easy to roll off of that big kind of ramp, I guess. There's a car definitely missing a wheel over there. I mean, somehow I'm 5th. That's how ludicrous the start of this race has gone. The AI seem to have all sorts of mayhem, shall we say, on this circuit. It loops a rack on itself. You end up having oncoming traffic and so on. Somehow this circuit gets madder than, or does considerable more damage almost to the AI cars quickly than even Crash Canyon, which is a surprise. Oh, that's a lot of wrecks. Okay, don't be a coward. We are going to go through this. We're up in a second, actually, at the moment. Oh, no, done a wheelie across there. Catch the wobbling pig. That's not a sentence I thought I'd say in a racing game, but it is a true sentence. We had a little bit assisted there. One of these vehicles, that's the leader there, Crazy Tank. We'll see if they can survive for the rest of it. Oh, I don't want to have a crash. I'm at 65 health. I don't want to have a crash. I don't want to lose a wheel. Well, you're having a worse day than I am. Whatever AI that might be. Oh, no. I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist. I know it's cost me some time. Oh! Ow! I had a lot of health and I was not prepared for that one. So, this is a brutal track. This is a brutal track. It didn't really go to plan. Shall we have another... Shall we actually make it around? 4 laps. I mean, it's only a minute-long lap and we died... maybe taking the jump was a bad idea, but you have to take the jump. I feel like you could make this circuit infinitely more chaos by not having... Or maybe there was an option to have one where you had to take the jump. Like where there was no safe way past, so everything had to filter through here. Could be quite fun. If you get it fast enough, you should get airtime. You should get relatively clear, I guess, unless you have a big head-on collision. Oh, crap, I've gone the wrong way up this bit. I'm going to go and play safely On the wall. Oh, no, that's too much on the wall. Christ, if you start going up the wall, you can't... The vehicle's just magneted up to the top. Ow, someone threw a car at me. I would appreciate cars not being thrown at me. I think we've made it through this a little bit smoother than we did last time. Oh, no, CRX. The pig got a wobble again. Oh, land it. Badly. Well, we have landed on the wheels. It was a poor landing. The wobbly pigs are really difficult to drive, apparently. Oh, there's a gear in there somewhere. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. I could reset. I always feel like reset's a little bit cheating unless you are completely and utterly wedged. And honestly, maybe being further back will be better for my survival chances. You know, that's a car missing a front end by the looks of it. Oh, wow, you really have to steer off of the banking down there. I was trying to stay up there to get out of the way of oncoming cars. Okay, I might have cheated a smidge there. I was going to be stuck on my side, so just reset before I got inevitably DNF'd again. I just want to get around. I would like to complete the race, if at all possible. Completing a race would be good. Watch out for whatever that poorly thing is. We now might be too far back that we are finding... Well, I can't even make that corner anymore, so we're going to be the... Okay, we've been a lot more of a coward than I would have liked to have been. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Oh, Christ. I'm just trying to survive a race at the moment. So we are racing that car with whatever's left of that car. My best hope to win is that there's a big crash. Maybe I'll end up making it, but the chances of me making it to... Wow, the sheriff with that state of a car is currently ahead of me. Oh, no, we're going to miss the landing. Oh, I've done a flip again. We are going for a stunt of the day. Just now, we've given up racing. Sensible racing has got out the window. It's just caused chaos. Did the sheriff explode? I have a feeling probably. There are still some relatively healthy cars looping around. I presume they are the lead group of cars. Let's hope they have very big crashes on the jump and I can have a clean lap. Now, don't go so high up the banking. It gets you out of trouble a little bit. Yeah, it's weird. Oh, I've got record assist, so that might be... Oh, no, the sheriff is still going. How is that car still alive? Bloody hell. So, yeah, as soon as you go up on that kind of barrier, it just drags your car up to the top, which is a little bit weird. I'm not even going to go up there. There's way too many wrecks in the way to even contemplate going up. We've made a mess of the ramp. That doesn't normally happen. I've played this track a few times, and the ramp does normally stay relatively clear. Our Nerdhammer is 30 seconds in the lead. Nerdhammer was lapping us. That's how far away that car is. Amazing. Are you... No, you're not a car we're racing for position. Let's just go for a big air time. Now, if you get the jump right, you can actually get quite a nice landing. We lost we did a little bit of damage to ourselves on that. We're now up to second, though. Okay, this is a bit of a recovery drive. We might get fastest lap. I don't actually know. But it's a B-class car. This thing is not... It doesn't feel terrible. I mean, it's not as fast, of course, as if you built a proper B-class vehicle. You know, it's a pig. I don't actually know if you can modify it. I didn't look. But it kind of works for a silly vehicle. It does kind of work. That thing is just spinning around. Hello, Mr. Razor. We are catching Nerdhammer. Where is that car? Is that them? Oh, well, I mean, it was a gamble. My hope is I've taken their wheel off because the front of my car is battered. If I've broken... Oh, we might have... Oh, I think I see Nerdhammer spinning around doing donuts. However, we've got to be wary. If I crash again, it will be game over for us. Oh, Nerdhammer's on the ramp. Oh, there's a crash. There's a rolling car. I think that was... Oh, somebody died. It wasn't the car we wanted to have died. No! No! Stop rolling! No! No! Pig! Survive! No! I think that might have even been the finish line. I think I had to loop around. No! Oh, no. Oh, I pressed A to get to the finish screen. I think we ended up at 8th. The tumbly pig exploded. We almost stopped. No, I don't know. I think somebody else may have won. It was something. So, we're going to take a look at another one of the newer tracks. This, I say, slightly older than... this is a couple of days ago. Either way, it's a really cool circuit. It's one of my favourite tracks, actually, on Wreckfest now, the DRYTOWN Desert Circuit. I haven't probably got the best car for this. We're going to have a go with the new... whatever it was called. I've forgotten the name immediately. It's basically the Daytona thing. Yeah. This is a tough circuit. It's a tough circuit. It's very narrow and very unforgiving if you get it wrong. We've been very sneaky there. That is good. Now, I'm hoping my immense tyre... I don't think the immense tyres give you more traction in this game, but we can hope. They are ridiculous tyres. With sort of skinny tyres at the front. It was Drag Slayer, that was the name of it, I think. Jesus, it is pretty rapid. Again, this is stock. I haven't modified any of these cars as of yet. This is just how they come. I think this one, it should be modifiable. Customizable? Sure, we'll go with that. We'll bobble our way along here. This track, if you've got, well, mini handlings and little grip, you're going to have a... sorry, Many speeds and little grip. That was the way I was going for. You're going to have a lot of trouble. If you build cars, you can build your cars. If you haven't played Wreckfest for a while, you can build cars sort of specialise in various areas. Put loads of armour on a car, you'll make it very strong, but it won't turn very well. It'll become very heavy. And this is the sort of track where you don't really want to do that. If your car has got handling troubles, it's going to show around here. I have to say, I'm impressed with this vehicle. I actually really like the way it drives around here. We've had a relatively clean race. It's whether I can chase down the leader. That is the bigger question. I'd say we came from a long way back in the pack. However, we snuck our way up the inside at turn 1, which was a little cheeky. Come on. Round the final corner we go. Now, you can have... I know we had a lot of wrecking going on with the... what's-it-called? Killer Pig. You can actually have some good races with the AI in this game. If I could catch up to this car ahead, you know, we might have some fun. We're not even in torpedo range if I wanted to do such a thing. I've got some sliding going on. A little too much sliding from me this lap around has probably hindered my chances of catching anytime soon. There is one wrecked car on the inside. I'm going to get through this with... No, don't say anything, actually. You know, I know better than to risk the wrath of the commentator's curse. Oh, the leader's now starting to get into... I say traffic, it's not quite traffic, but we're starting to get sort of wrecks of cars around the place getting in the way of the leader's normal line. That might help us. Oh, turn 1 here is also a horrendously nasty corner. It is so narrow and such a tight hairpin, it's really easy just to clonk into the outside wall as you are trying to make lap speed. You've got to really brake a lot earlier than you expect. And perhaps even a lot more than you're used to in this game. We're used to much sort of faster circuits and so on. Come on, I just can't catch it. It's at that perfect distance to be irritatingly tantalising, but I'm not able to make a move, and I'm not able to even make a torpedo. Oh, yes, that's what we want to see. Thank you. Now just don't get in the way of me. Slow down that car. I will fire my vehicle up the inside here, because I do not have time. So I don't have time. I got stuck on the back of your car. Okay, Rebel Rat, I'm going to get past you. Oh, this is the final lap. This is it. There's a little bit of a push between me. I mean, the vehicle we're racing against is basically the normal version of... Oh, it's gone for a spin! So my car has like the Daytona style nose cone and the wing put on a normal muscle car, basically. Sort of reworked wheels and exhausts, etc. But the taillights are the same as that thing we just passed. Oh, we chased it down. Some backmarker shenanigans. I didn't even change. I was so excited I didn't even change gear. Some backmarker shenanigans gave us the victory. As I said, that's a really, really cool circuit. It's really good fun to drive around. Very, very demanding. But makes for some really, really good racing. Perhaps a less chaotic circuit when you're playing with the AI anyway, but very, very good fun to race around nevertheless. So up next, we head to the VALE Fools circuit. This, another one of the newer tracks. An interesting kind of rallycross-ish circuit. Again, fairly sensible. Not the most ridiculous of layouts that I've ever seen, but it's still, again, it's another fun circuit to race around. We will be testing out the Mud Digger military spec one that I'm hoping is going to be pretty tough. We should be able to cause some chaos with this. I mean, the cars over there have managed to cause chaos quite well on their own. Oh, that's scary. Go on. Oh, I'm trying to help the warwagon. Actually, wait, I shouldn't be bullying a state car. I never bully a state car. I was trying to help it out over the barriers just for the fun. But, you know, it's a little bit mean. Now, this is probably not the fastest vehicle to tackle B-Class with. Come on, get round the corners. It's not the easiest. It's probably not the fastest vehicle for this circuit. At something like Crash Alley, it probably works quite well. Oh dear, or anything that's going to involve surviving. It might not be too bad. Although we have taken 8 damage. If I spot an opportunity, we will go and... Oh, that's an estate car has gone to the trees. Oh, how did that come back onto the road quite so well? That got away. Oh, I was going to try and do some damage. We're just going to wreck that. I'm sorry. I don't want to really be bullying estate cars, but we were just there and it was tempting to test. We do seem to hit pretty hard. Well, relatively hard, although we have been having, I guess... Uh-oh. That's a barrier. That's a trouble for me. Oh no, I've taken my own wheel off. I'm a muppet. I don't actually know if I can get myself... Oh no. Oh no. It's dead. It's lost a wheel and I'm gone. The diffs. It doesn't work. There's no drive. It's just got... Oh, no. Okay, yeah. I paid the price. I lost. Karma got the better of me. If I reset, do I... No, it's just going to... So often vehicles can get away with having one wheel off and still drive, but no. Because it just stops us from going completely. Well, now we're just the obstacle in the middle of the way. Haha! Hello, everyone. Just made a nuisance of the race. Shall we truck it? Right, I've learnt my lesson. I mean, that one there was all on me. I got a little bit carried away swatting at AI cars, and the barrier came up. This is the difficulty. I quite like this damage, the intense damage. If things go wrong, shall we say, losing a wheel is, you know, about the worst outcome you can get, but it does make for a slightly more exciting event. Because you never know what's going to happen. You never know. You're not going to really have very long races with it, but there we go. It's a bit of fun, really. Wreckfest always has done the crazy damage very, very well. There's always a little bit over the top damage, not quite the crazy damage in the same way Beam does it, but it's always a little bit over the top. But it makes it entertaining, and at the end of the day, that's what matters. And as I said, I'm hoping this can probably do some good damage to some little cars. You're going to get stuck on the outside. You don't want to have a fight with this truck. If you're stuck on the outside, you're just going to let the truck do what it wants to, and you will have to find another way past, because if the truck wants to run you out of road, I could. I mean, in that one, I don't really have the grip or the speed to do too much to the CRX, but now, look, you don't want to start this war. We're just saying, don't start the war with the massive vehicle, although last time I put myself in a barrier, so maybe start a war all you like. It doesn't matter. I might end up killing myself. It's probably how it's going to work around here. Oh, this barrier, that barrier is such a nasty... I don't know whether it was placed there intentionally, with the thought that cars are going to understeer, and if they get it wrong, they're going to be bad. And this is actually one of the more punishing circuits for little mistakes. Because of the... Bishop's had a really bad day. We've taken a massive chunk out of the side of that car. Yeah, because the way this circuit, I say, is, there is tree lines almost immediately at the edge. There's a lot of these, like, little banks that catch the cars and just... I mean, they don't really stop the cars from going anywhere. It's not very safe in it that as soon as the cars hit it, they just get launched out of the track, which is not the purpose of it. I mean, in an actual circuit. On this circuit, I'm sure that probably is the purpose of it, is to make for a spectacle, and it does do that. It's kind of a good oh, that thing's missing a front wheel. This is kind of a good combination of a sensible racetrack, but with some silly chaos elements added in for good luck. Get out of the way. Yeah, I mean, this isn't particularly fast. It's fun enough, but speed-wise, it's not going to be winning any races around here. It can cause utter carnage if it wants, but it's just not fast enough. Oh, I wanted to go and hit that, and it skidded along on its side, well out of my way. That's a disappointment right there. Not going to let you... I want a top 10. I'm not going to let you past easily. Just don't push me towards... No, don't do it. I don't want to visit that wall. We've already had one bad experience with it. I will lean on you, and then you will... Well, not quite have a spin. I'll help you. Just take a chunk out of the side of the car. Bishop's car... Oh, dear. That thing does not look happy. Were we buzzing the limiter? It does not seem to be particularly fast, this. I'm not really sure what gear I'm supposed to be in. I don't know where the limiter even is with this. No, it just wasn't really accelerating, I think. Oh, well, we are ninth. We've lost a place to the rocket, but... Okay, there we go. It's doing something. It's not the fastest vehicle, but it is fun to mess around with the AIs occasionally. Oh, the Mustang spun! I think that was trying to avoid the wreck, and around it went. I will... I mean, hopefully take an 8th if I can get around this final corner, not lose a position to the Mustang that is kind of closing in. There we go. That'll do nicely. I will take it. That is not a victory, but a fairly okay finish. Okay enough. And finally, of course, we were going to have a go with a monster truck, and what other venue than Crash Canyon. Now, I'm not expecting this to be immensely fast, really. At the end of the day, this is not likely to be a super fast vehicle, but it should hit things very hard. That is the hope. It should hit things incredibly hard, or get stuck on the back of... It's not the biggest monster truck in the world, either. I should, but it's not quite... It's not quite a full-on monster. It's kind of a... Well, I mean, it's a monster beetle. It's a bit odd. It's cool. It's a fun thing to have in the game. And I guess, let's face it, if there was an actual monster truck, it would not really work. It would not be balanced in this game in the slightest. Something's just gone over my roof. And this does look like it belongs in Mad Max. Oh, that's a crunch. That's a crunch for somebody. I'm amazed I didn't get pinged out and... Oh, no, 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 that's bad. One of the things you can have happen to your monster truck, of course, is cars get stuck under the wheels. Oh, and sometimes it's quite possible to lose control when trying to murder somebody else. I mean, the physics aren't actually too bad on this. However, it can get a little floaty and a little difficult to drive at places. Often if you are... Unless you've got like really solid contact on a vehicle, you can often spin yourself out almost as much as you do another car. Christ, it's getting messy at Crash Canyon immediately here. Yeah, you've got to be kind of careful with how you can't just go completely gung-ho with this, or if you do, you're going to end up spinning around an awful, awful lot. Vehicles can get themselves impaled on the side of you, pretty much. That's too good an opportunity to pass up. I know that's going to spin me. Yeah, you don't kind of plough your way through like you might hope, or over. You don't really climb over cars. This has been one of the... Oh, hello. This has been one of the biggest crash fests at Crash Canyon I've ever seen. We're only on lap 3. I'm now... Nerd, hammer, please. Release. Release. Thank you. Monster truck. Yeah, if the car gets stuck on the side of you, you're in trouble. It is pretty tough, though, as you can tell. Everything is pretty beaten up, and I'm still at 84 health. My chances of winning here are I might be the last one standing. Oh, that's a very dead car. That's a very, very dead car indeed. Whoop. Through the middle we go. That's... Oh, no, that is moving. Well, we'll just wipe it out. Oh, we got again. You just don't ping cars quite as you might hope. It's just, I'd say it's kind of a little bit shame. If you did... I mean, this thing is already pretty ridiculous in terms of survivability. If it could ping cars how you might want it to, it would just be unstoppable. Which, while fun, I mean, wouldn't necessarily work. That one I did on myself. That one was all completely on my own and goofed it. We need to go and stop. Is that the leader that has just lapped us? Oh, god damn it. Apparently I'm having a terrible time of driving. The sheriff, I bet you're second place, aren't you? I imagine you would be. There are so many cars. Fortunately, there are now so many vehicles out that trying to have the leaders slowed down is a bit difficult unless they crash into a stationary wreck, because most of the cars are stopped. Most of the cars that are dying have, well, died. Most of the cars are out, pretty much. So, it is going to calm down now. Oh, well, that's a massive ball of pain over there. That might give me some positions, though. That's what we've got to work towards. Oh, yeah, it's not the most controllable vehicle in existence, this. I might even just wait, let the sheriff pass, and then go and murder it. Go on. Go. Oh, no, don't crash into me, you moron. You want to try and... Oh, God, as I say that, I've had a massive wobble. Oh, well, never mind. Somebody saw to it that the car got in trouble, and we've spun again. It's the spinning monster truck. Oh, I think the sheriff actually got that thing stuck on the wall. I don't think that can move very easily. Right, we are through. There's a vehicle already finished, as I thought. I think it was the Nexus that's actually going to take victory. That's missing a wheel and is going to spin around in circles. Oh, where are you going, my friend? Can I cause you grief? No, because you've lapped me, I think. No! Ouch. I tried to murder a car in probably second or third, and I was the one that got murdered in the end of that. Who are you? Can you help me turn around? Nope. Oh! Someone's helped me in all of this. There has been some help. I think they might still finish, whoever that was, who did try to help me turn around. Mr. Knuckles. No, I've just got pointed the right way. Ow. Mr. Razor, can I just release the monster truck again? Oh, it's a poorly truck now. It's quite a poorly truck. I mean, 7th. I surely should be able to get 7th, because 7th is missing a wheel at the moment. I mean, these are vehicles now that have finished the race. Where is 7th place? Please. Ah, there it is. There it is. I spot. Oh, I've sat on. Well, that's a car hat you didn't want. I now. No. I am at the mercy of the CRX. Oh no! Oh no! Just thank you, or not thank you. Just let go. Oh, we're gonna get 8. I shouldn't have. I thought I was gonna jump over fine. I thought it would be spectacular and fun. In fact, I didn't even realise I was gonna jump far enough. but no, it's not going to be a 7th place for us. But it was a spectacle, so yeah. The monster truck is cool. As I said, it's not quite a full-on monster truck. It can have some issue with contacts and so on, but it does cause chaos. Wreckfest is good at chaos. Monster truck is chaotic. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, this new DLC has got some really, really cool vehicles. Some actually very good circuits as well. Some sensible circuits. I feel like HELLRIDE could be chaotic. It just doesn't quite... I mean, a lot of cars go out of it, but it's never quite as much chaos as Crash Canyon or Bonebreaker Valley. The actual new race circuits are very good fun. They're very good fun, and they're very good fun for the slower vehicles as well. Both of them. But in particular, wherever it's gone, yeah, DRYTOWN Desert, I think, is a really, really nice circuit to race around. So, there we go. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.